So on the username Tiffany TLC Music, all my own music, except for one song written for me. It's all primarily modern American folk. And we have had some very sad news today about Periscope, that it's going to be shutting down as of March 31st. Hi, Shaz Zakali, and I'm so sad about that. I really loved Periscope. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. If you follow me on no other place, follow me on Twitter at Tiffany TLC Music, because first of all, live streaming from Periscope is going to continue on there because Twitter owns Periscope. And I don't know how it will differ. I really don't. To be found out. But you also get any messages about what I'm doing, what's going on there. Also, for watching me, you can watch me on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. Again, Tiffany TLC Music. Hi, Nastia. Welcome. Yeah, so very sad about that. Don't know if you all had heard that. Molly, how are you doing? Did you hear about the sad news about Periscope? They're shutting down as of March 31st. Hi. I'm so sad. It's my favorite platform. I don't know what I guess Twitter owns Periscope, and so they have some other live stream that's embedded in Twitter that we'll be offering instead. Cody's sleeping. Okay, I'll be quiet. I was almost like, I'll be quiet. Then I'm like, oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. Isn't that sad? I'm very sad. I'm glad I got into the simulcasting, and I hope Twitter, all the Periscope watchers come and watch through Twitter, because that's my main group. Yeah. But, most of my followers are on Periscope. So, and we don't think they're automatic. I've been talking with other musicians on Periscope. We don't think they're automatically you're not automatically going to be following me on Twitter if you were following me on Periscope. Yay, yummy. So I do hope that, oh shoot, I'm getting a call from our vet. Shoot. Oh boy, I can't really accept. I'm going to decline. So turns out our dog has, hi Wang, how are you? Our dog has Gardia, God, what is it called? So many weird pieces of news today. Sad and weird and depressing. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, you know what? I need to get the chat app window open. So hold on here. That is cute. I hope Cody's feeling better. So he has, see if it came through on the voicemail thing. I didn't write it. It's not here. Oh no, I just went on low power mode. I'm not doing well. Sorry, guys. I am going to do a song here. Jeez. Let's go to battery. Get out of low power mode, because that's a bad thing. That does all kinds of bad things when that happens. Anyway, so I'm a little bit blue today. Sad about the ending of Periscope. Sad that our dog has some bacteria with this little fecal test, and it's transmissible to humans. So now we all feel like we need to get tested. And also just in general, I've been through the ringer in terms of just tax crap from hell. Oh, whoa, where's my Periscope? There it is. Okay. Anyway, who just hopped on? Hey, Carrie. Thanks for sharing. Hi, John. I'm so sad about the news. You had wind of it first with that little piece of code, that article about that little piece of code that was found. And I guess after that came out, they probably felt like they had to come forth with it. Very sad. I'm glad I've already got the hang of Restream, and I hope the Twitter live stream is anything like this, but I don't have anywhere near as many Twitter followers as I have Periscope, I don't think. And the lion's share of my viewers have been on Periscope, so I'm really sad. Hi. Good to see you. Seriously, I'm very sad. Hi, Arzu. Sip of water. Now more than ever, if you are watching on Periscope, it is important that you follow me on Twitter. If there's only one place you follow me, make sure it's Twitter at Tiffany TLC Music, because Periscope is going bye-bye, and those live streams will be through Twitter now. You can also watch me on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. But Twitter is a place to follow me anyway, because you'll get messages whether or not I can be there. I want to do how I want to be, just needing help today to try to have more empathy for decisions and things I'm dealing with. Do I see an evil man? Giardia is what she said. So she didn't have the sis on the end, but that's probably what it is. Do I see an evil man, or a man who's lost his way? Do I hear what's in his heart, or do I hear what his words say? Do I demonize you, or can I see through? I think, so I do. I've learned how to think of things in a way that helps you and me. How to be the way that I want to be. As a teen, I tried to meet my needs through judgment and anger. I screamed until my throat hurt, shed many a tear. Oh, but I've come so far, you see. I've discovered empathy, passion for us both, a new way to be. I've learned how to think of things in a way that helps you and me. How to be the way that I want to be. And I love the road I'm on. Frustration is all but gone. I'm more at peace every day. So glad that I found my way. That I learned how to think of things in a way that helps you and me. How to be the way that I want to be. Hi, Lee 44. How to be the way that I want to be. That I want to be. That I want to be. Well, it's probably too late, Molly. Because thank you for the heart and stuff. The thing is, he's been sleeping. Here's the thing. I don't know how the heck you catch it. But, like, he hasn't been out of our house. He's only been in our backyard since we got him. And we've had him for 6 weeks now. More than 6 weeks. So kind of feel like cat's out of the bag, so to speak. Thank you. If you like the music, I'm going to say, please follow me on Twitter. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. You might not want to bother on Periscope. You could, but Periscope's only going to be around for a few more months. You could, but make sure if you follow me on only one place, it is Twitter, because I send messages out there and Periscope broadcasts will be shifted to Twitter. But I am simulcasting on all those. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, we either gave it to him or he gave it to us probably already. See, I don't get that. Dirt eating. Okay, well, he certainly has eaten a lot of plants. I don't think he's really eaten dirt. And our water is great. So, yes. How serious is Giardia? Here's the thing. We don't have the symptoms, and he doesn't have the symptoms. That's the funny thing, is like I don't want to get too TMI here, but they describe the water conditions or whatever as, I'm sorry, what am I trying to say? They describe the conditions of the excrement, and it doesn't match what we see on our lawn from our doggo. Hi, DG Brow. So I'm almost wondering if it's a mistake, you know? Seems like it's be something that you should see evidence of in the stool or whatever. That's what my husband read when he looked online, so gosh. Oh, it can be around for weeks and not show symptoms. Okay. All right. Well, I don't think we're going to not sleep with him. The truth is, we're probably closer to him in the day than we are at night, because he kind of finds his own little spot separate from us. And so I don't think that's, but you know, it's like we're very close to him. You know, Elliot has been letting him, he could have, and they gave us that test the first visit. We went in within 3 days, and we failed to bring it back in time. So he could have had it this whole time. Poop. Anyway, so I don't know. I'd feel like, you know, we're in for a dime, we're in for a dollar after it becomes worse. Okay, so we're going to be getting these meds they prescribed, and we're going to go ahead and pick those up and probably call Kaiser and see, we're with Kaiser, see if there's like some stool test that we should all do too. Hopefully it's something that can be done through the mail. It's just been one of those days. Oh, okay, Drake, that's too TM, you know, that's just, let's not talk about that kind of thing, okay? Here, if you want to focus on music, I'm probably just going to have to, I'm going to mute you, and you're welcome to try to come back another time and focus on the music. I really try not to do that, because I really believe people can shift their focus. But for this broadcast, I'm going to go ahead and mute, and then you can decide if you want to try again on another time. I wish you well. Take care. Okay. All right. So anyway, how I want to be, I want to do the sun on the sea. Let's go. Yeah, antibiotics. I'm pretty sure it's antibiotics, Molly. It's like I don't remember what they said. It was like five doses or 5 weeks or 5 something. I hope it's not 5 weeks. God, it was 5 something. I vote for 5 doses. Anyway. So the thing is that we really, you know, we were a little paranoid of COVID, as you know, early on. So we were very careful around him for the first couple weeks, and then we weren't after that. So I mean, he's been kissing my son, and I'm pretty good about washing my hands after I touch him, but the guys are not. So hi, Rohan. I'm really sad about anything blocking our connection. Anyway. enough about poor little George. This is who we're talking about. Oh, so cute. Doesn't want a little parasite in there. That's not right. Put it in a goop of dog food on your finger and kind of poke it into his mouth. Okay. Yeah, because we've been using dry food. There's dry puppy food that we've been using. So we would have to get some wet food. Yeah, no doubt. I'm sure he'd be quite thrilled to have a little bit of wet. Puppy with Giardia. No, we won't focus on that. Okay. He's so cute and sweet, and we love him so much. I'm glad this is... I was a little paranoid. Booty cooties. Hi, DA1TM0R. Welcome. This broadcast is almost making me forget that Periscope's going to end in a few months. Let's enjoy it while we can, and make sure to follow me on Twitter. Follow on Twitter. Tiffany TLC Music. If you are not already, please consider following on Twitter. Is my #1 request. You can also watch on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Hi, Julianne. Welcome. So let's do Sun on the Sea. The Sun on the Sea, because I'm a little late tonight. I'm a little late. Or actually, let's do I Want to Live Before I Die. Oh, yeah. That sounds good. Let's do I Want to Live Before I Die. So this, thanks for the super hard. That's sweet. Yep. Hi, Campos Boy. You've been on before. All right. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's do I Want to Live Before I Die. This is a song about I want to live before I die. This is a song about just realizing, hey, my life is passing and I haven't. Oh, you want me to do Persist? Because I want to do No Worries, so I don't want to do two peppy songs. Gosh, thank you. So, but I kind of want to do I Want to Live Before. I don't need to do the Sun on the Sea. I don't know. What should I do? All right, let's do Persist instead of I Want to Live Before I Die. Yeah. Because we got to do the requests, especially from my #1 fan, Molly. Hi, Nighthawk. Maybe what? The thing is, I would rather do all those, well, except I said music to take you places, which I always say with the Sun on the Sea. All right, I'm going to do Persist. I could do it tomorrow. Okay. All right, it's a deal. I'll put a little note on there that I'm going to do it tomorrow so that I don't forget. Thanks, Molly. All right, let's do I agree with you, though, man. I like Persist. A request, yes. All right, I've got it down. I've got it all slated up. I've got it dialed. So I Want to Live Before I Die is about realizing, hey, my life's marching on. And hi, Nighthawk. I haven't done the things I want to do. Okay, well, I'll do that one for sure. Let's see. I really wanna live before I die. Growing up with a sigh. just don't wanna live before I die. There comes a time for some, and that time it came for me, when the pain of holding back, it was worse than breaking free. Dwell, and I wanna live before I die. You know I really wanna live before I die. No growing up with a sigh. I just don't wanna live. You know I really wanna live before I die. No growing up with a sigh. I just don't wanna live before I die. Hey David, I just don't wanna live. Thanks for sharing, David. Thanks for inviting followers. So good to see you. I'm sure you've all heard about the sad news, or maybe you haven't, about Periscope shutting down. Hi, how are you doing? On March 31st, I think it is. So my number one request between now and then is, if you follow me no place else, follow me on Twitter at Tiffany TLC Music. A lot of reasons for that. It's the one place where I can message out, tell people what's going on. And it's also the place that will replace Periscope for live streaming from a Twitter-owned property, because Twitter owns Periscope. So yeah, isn't that sad, David? I'm just really sad because it's been by far my favorite platform for a number of different reasons. I'm just really sad to see it go. And I'm not confident the Twitter version of this is going to have the same functionality at all. But, you know, I'm not somebody who's been collecting super hearts or caring about that too much or anything, but I know a number of people have been. And I love just so many kind of gift economy things that Periscope offered, where you could listen to it even if it was not full screen on your phone, unlike YouTube and Twitch, where if you minimize it, then you can't hear it anymore unless you're paying. Stuff like that. And I have my biggest chunk of followers on Periscope. So please, everybody who's watching on Periscope, if you do nothing else from here on related to me, I hope you follow me at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter, if you're not already. That way, like I said, you'll be able to get notified as to what the heck's going on and where I am. I'm planning to still simulcast on Twitch, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, and I'll probably also I'll replace Periscope with the Twitter live stream, whatever the heck that is. But so yeah. So how are you doing, David? March 31st, yeah. that's just long enough to have us all feel like everything's fine and then be like, oh yeah, I'm not sure they would have revealed it so early if it hadn't been for the leak that happened. Somebody found some piece of code, and like 2 days later, this came out as an official announcement. Anyway, let's do The Sun on the Sea. I've got to kind of keep it going because I've really, really determined to be getting to bed earlier. So this is a song that relates to my broadcast title today, which is songs or music to take you places, because this song could take you. I know, right? Cody just got on. I know. Well, they've got to sign up for the other platforms. Yeah, please follow me on Twitter. That's good, David. I'm glad to hear that. All right. I close my eyes and breathe in the salty air delights me. A girl's call invites me. The crash of a wave excites me. A sound like a rain stick. I open my eyes to see a billion pebbles glittering as they're poured toward the sea. Toward the sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, calling to me. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand, but my eyes are drawn back toward the sea, and all the beams reflecting a big wave. No, I turn and stare, mesmerized, as if in a trance, overcome by the beauty. I burst forth in dance with the sun on the sea and the sun, with the sun on the sea, dancing with me. Waves spreading over the sand, rolls and rolls of white silk, encrusted with pearly beads, tiny bubbles glistening. A big wave crashes on the shore, rushes forth to meet me. I stumble back laughing, it licks toes to greet me. The sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, playing with me. Soon I reach the tide pools, teeming with life, green anemone shimmering, starfish clustering. Slow but sure I scale the rock, bare feet, bare hands, mindful each step to the top, to behold the ocean grand, and the sun on the sea and the sun on the sea, dazzling Thanks, David. Out at sea, the rock juts, the wave hits the foam, flies. A waterfall of diamonds pours down. A seal swims by without a sound. Soon the sun will go down. A loved one will come around to coax me away from the sparkling sea, while I look back longingly, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun on the sea, calling to me, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, back toward the sun on the sea, calling to me, back toward the sun on the sea, toward the sea and the sun, back toward the sun on the sea, calling to me to dance with me, to play with me, to dazzle me. It's where I long to be. There. Thanks for listening to that about my most favorite place. Lately, we've been when we co-work. In other words, all the members of my family like sit around our dining room table when we're like doing stuff in the day on our computers, laptops, and whatever. And we've been streaming like 8 hours worth of ocean waves and sound from like a YouTube videos that will have like 8 hours. Thanks for the hearts. Of ocean, of real footage of the ocean in different spots. There's tons of those videos. And we've been doing this thing where we share our screen with our TV. And so with this big ocean, it's not, our TV's not that big, but it's, you know, it's bigger than the phone or the iPad. In our, like, it looks like a window where you can look out and like, you know, you're looking out onto the ocean, like we have an ocean view. It's been just like, oh, I was thinking we need to, when we need to go to that spot, my favorite spot, and pick the time of the day where the sun is shining on the sea, because that's my favorite, the shinies, and just set up a tripod and video it for 8 hours, put it on YouTube, and then we can just watch it. Or there's probably a different way we can do that than having it on YouTube, but might as well put up another similar type of video in exchange for all the ones we've watched. Anyway, guys, I've been really trying hard to end at 6 p.m. Pacific time, like really redoubling efforts, but I also don't want to do fewer than 4 songs. I'm just not willing. So I want to do No Worries as my last song, because I really need that today. I had a really hard day. Thanks, David. Isn't that nice? You're saying it's nice what we're doing. Yeah, it is so easy and nice. It's like, really? I mean, that's all well and good, but what I like is literally like 8 hours of somebody just set up a tripod on an incredible spot in like, it's some coastal place in Hawaii or Thailand or wherever, in like ice blue water, and you can hear the birds chirping in the background, and it's like just these beautiful spots, and somebody just set their tripod there for 8 hours. And most of these have no ads except at the beginning of the YouTube, if you don't have YouTube, the thing where you have to pay $15 a month. Then there's just an ad at the beginning for most of them. And I was just watching them. I was just having them sitting there on like a tablet, you know. Yeah, and I've just had a hell of a week. I really have, and it's only Tuesday. I've just had one of those days where you're just telling people the story of what happened, and they're like, "What?" I mean, it's too much to share here. I mean, it is so soothing, and it's perfect for the dog when the dog's there taking his naps, because it's all soothing white noise, you know. Anyway, let's do no worries. So no worries is not about no problems, because there's, as Dr. Seuss reminded us, there's no such thing as a place with no troubles. What was that book? Something about no troubles in Salisalu or whatever. Ever heard of that? Very good book. What the heck am I doing here? No worries. Not there. No worries. Okay. So this is an invitation to not bang the head against the wall in the middle of the night, going over and over again, the same problem. No worries. No worries. You know, it's okay. It's okay not to worry. It's win-win. It's helpful in solving the problem, and it's, of course, helpful to the person who's not worrying. All right. And these are the reasons why. No, not Horton Hears a Who. There are so many Dr. Seuss books that a lot of people don't know about. It is, I had trouble getting to Salisalu. That's what it is. So good. My son, well, I talk about it in the song My Boys. He loved Dr. Seuss. We bought every Dr. Seuss. And I'm not talking Cat in the Hat. I'm talking Dr. Seuss wrote some really big, well, they're still picture books, but really long picture books with much more detail than those simple books. And a lot of them had very political themes underneath. Horton Hears a Who, I think, actually was one that was about, it was written after we dropped the bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, to invite people to realize that even if a person seems small because they're so far away, they're really a person. Isn't that intense? So some of these books had real serious messages. All right, no worries, guys. It's an invitation and hope for all of us. Worry or fretfully hurry, I slow things down and focus within and all around. I focus with self-empathy on what I think and feel and need, on each thing I sense and do, on step 1 and 2. So no worries, no worries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, no worries. What will be, will be. Problem solving time. I'm planning a find, if the rational kind, 'cause no worries on my mind. Worries stop sleep, irrational thoughts, they're counterproductive more often than not. So no worries, no worries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, no worries, guys. No worries. What will be, will be. The very for you or me. No worries, no worries. What will be, will be. No worries, no worries, no worries for you or me. Will be, what will be, will be. I need that message today. Thank you, David. Thank you. I love that you always take the time to share specific compliments like that. That's very special. I appreciate that, David. So yeah, I'm curious when Periscope goes down on March 31st, where are you all going to watch? I hope you're going to keep watching, and I'm wondering what spot you're going to choose. I mean, probably the folks that are here on Periscope, as opposed to Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, are going to probably, I'm going to guess, transition to the Twitter live streaming app. But have you guys, do you have any sense of that? Has any of you tried the Twitter live streaming app, which is apparently a thing now? I've never used it. I didn't even know it was a thing. So I'm out of the loop. Twitch, you'll do Twitch. Okay. I do not like Twitch. I'll be honest with you, Carrie. I just don't. I don't like how monetarily their focus is. You'll be on Twitch. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll take you anywhere. You'll just stare at the blank screen. Don't you dare, Molly. Don't you dare. I can't lose you. Don't you dare. But I don't care. I mean, I much prefer you watch wherever you want to watch than to not watch at all. So if it's Twitch, it's Twitch. And if you guys, I hope, are you already following me on those spots? The live stream, okay. Twitter live stream is based on Periscope, okay. Really? Well, that's exciting. So maybe it'll be very similar in terms of like tapping to give hearts and stuff. I would like that. So maybe that won't be so bad. I need to check it out. Oh, good, Molly. Good. I mean, it's you certainly, if you know, I've had fans that are on with me for many, many months and then they transition onto something else. So if you ever do, don't ever feel guilty. That's okay. You'll always have been a special part of my broadcast, even if you move on at some point. That's okay. But I would hate for the switch of Periscope to be the reason to Periscope, Twitter Live or Facebook. Gotcha. Yay, David. That's great, guys. Well, I'm kind of glad I already started simulcasting. So I kind of have to trying to get a foothold in these other places. But I tell you, it's hard to get traction on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Although having some of you start to watch me there will help with that, now that I think about it. So it'll all work out. So Twitter Live is a thing now? I know, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, it just dawned on me. Could I do both for now? Could I just add Twitter to my list here? To my restream? I wonder. I'll bet I could. I'll check it out. Because if it's active now, if Twitter live streaming is a thing now, which I believe it is, then I could probably just add it to my list of where I'm broadcasting. Yay, Molly! Does anybody know? Carrie, you're typing. I'm assuming it's a thing currently. So I'm curious if I go to, I should get off now, but you could, yeah. Mystery School, welcome. So if I have like add channel, I look down, I see Facebook Live, Twitch, YouTube, Periscope by Twitter, LinkedIn, Daily Motion. It's a lot of things. I do not see Twitter Live as an option as of yet. I should ask. It is an option. Okay, so it's currently a thing, David. Oh, Carrie, that's for the birds. Well, I sure hope I'm going to be able to do it through Restream, because that's what allows me to simulcast. So I will look into that, guys, well before March. I promise. And until then, it will be the regular thing. I will be on just like normal. I don't plan to go anywhere until the very last breath of Periscope has been extinguished. Not to be too dramatic. Thanks for being with me, you guys and gals and people. You mean so much to me. Doing this means so much to me, and I'm so glad to have you, especially through these hard times with things ending. Hard COVID times, and now a really special place on the chopping block. Sad. Thank you, Molly. And thanks so much for the gift you planted. I've been telling people that, and it's just a touching thing. I appreciate that. Take care, everyone. You can go through secondary Twitter account, but you have a few. Yeah, I know, and I'm not sure I don't think I have anywhere near as many followers on my Twitter TLC Music as I have on my Periscope. Maybe that'll change, though. I don't know. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Thanks for the hearts. Molly, I see you're typing. Carrie, you're typing as well. I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Yes, that's my plan. You're welcome. I may or may not be on the next couple of weeks, but I probably will be on quite a bit, but we'll see. The next Christmas week and New Year's week to be decided. Yay. I hope so, Molly. I hope so. Take care, everyone. Bye.